So let's go back to Tunisia. You grew up in Tunisia, and then you graduated from high school, and then you decided to go to Kuala.
Yeah. Actually, like, it's not about that. It's more like I tried the university life in Tunisia. I was like, man, no, I can't live like by this system, by this, like.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like my mentality is not the same. Like I always wanted to discover the world, to see this, to see that, and the educational system and everything. I'm not, I didn't like it. So I was like, for me, I would like to just try something new, like the way how other people, for example, like learn or something like this, Because before that, I studied in London. I had like English courses first, and then like business administration. I mean, you learn a lot from how they teach, first of all, and then of course, like you learn what they're teaching. But I was more curious to know how they teach, the way they educate their kids and everything is so different from African way, for example. There, like the lecture give you respect, show you that we are the same. I remember, like, actually, I would never forget about this when, like, I wanted to go to toilet. I was like, sir. He did he gave me a lesson.
But you raised your hand to ask for permission
Yeah,
to go to the
and I
bathroom,
said,
because
like,
that's how it's done in
Yeah, because I said, sir. Like I just said, sir.
So you interrupted
Like I said,
the
excuse
course.
me, sir. No.
Okay.
I was like very polite, excuse me, sir. And he came to me, he was like, you know my name? I was like, yes. He's like, my name is Damien. I was like, yeah. I don't know if you watch these. Never know. It's like, yeah, Mr. Damien. It's like, no, don't tell me Mr. Damien. My name is Damien. What's your name? Karim. You can like Damien? Can I go to toilet? I was like, yeah, for sure, of course. You see, that broke something, inside. I don't know. It's you know what? It's not broke. Like I unlocked kind of a freedom somewhere. Because back in Tunisia, or like North African countries or African countries, it's hard. Like I used to get slapped. They used to hate.
By the professor.
Yeah, by the professor, bro. They tell you like some, like they destroy your confidence. They insult you. Let's be honest. I mean, I think you've been through stuff like this.
Right.
And for me, it is just like when someone, as a lecturer, as someone is gonna teach me, talking to me like that. Let's say, talking to me as a human being. Like not showing me like he's much better than me, I'm nothing, Like created something like, oh, man, like, this is the way that I want to learn. Someone's doing his job.
And imagine how much damage that inflicted upon us just through the violence we got from our professors and teachers. It's not only physical violence, but also emotional violence, it's verbal violence, it's all
psychological
kind of
violence,
right?
As well.
And how much scars that puts on kids, and that stays with you your whole life.
I've been through some.
You have that pain inside of you that stays, and you don't think it's there. You think it's gone, but it is there. It impacts you for your whole life until you examine yourself and find where it comes from and start that healing process. So,
I mean,
people get broken there. We get broken at a very early age.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example here. If you take, all right, let's say someone from the 90s, let's say a 5-year-old kid from the 90s back then, all right, and a 5-year-old kid from now, and you give them a microphone and you tell them like, introduce yourself. The kid from the 90s is like, he's scared. He doesn't know how to talk, and he looks away. He doesn't have any confidence. Nowadays, kids, bro, they make speech. Why? Because they have more freedom. First of all, the way they learn is everywhere accessible. Bro, we had one person who teach you, and that person I don't know, like push you down in order to show respect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference. We've been raised by force.
Tyrants.
And it is exactly that. I'm not saying everyone is the same, but bro, like for me, what I've been through, bro, like I've had some, yeah, like it was not easy, man. Especially like in front of everyone, like out of nowhere. Karim, you donkey, you him, out of nowhere, bro. She was my lecturer of history and geography. Out of nowhere, Karim, you him.
and that programs you. But that's what program. If they say it enough times, you're gonna believe it about yourself. You're gonna believe whatever they tell. If they keep saying it,
you know
over
why
and
they
over
keep
and over again.
Yeah, because why? You know why they keep saying it? Because it's not affecting me. If it was affecting me, they would stop 100%, because they reached their goal. You know, like, so they keep saying it. I'm like the one smiling, man. Like I always had a tough mentality. You know, you grow up with guys, you know, like boxing and everything. So the mentality need to be strong, and I know who I am. You know, that's, bro, from, I don't know, like since very young, bro. They give me a hand, bam, they hit. I look at them right in the eye. You know, like one lecture was like telling my mom, "Your son is scary. He's the only one, like I'm hitting him, you know, because maybe I did something wrong, I don't know." And I'm looking her like in the eyes, like, "Are you done?" You know, my father like teach us how to be tough. And you know, when I have two brothers, you know, and most of the neighborhood were like kids, male, you know, always, you know, we don't play with females and everything. So you need to be tough. You know, you have that mindset of toughness since very young age. And bro, you know how we used to play, you know, throw rocks or police and thieves, you know, we're not, bro, it's all, you know, there is condition, there is competition, there is, you know, the mindset of like, I need to be strong, you know, because you're in a pack, you know, and everyone need to be strong. We always play football, we fight together and everything. So, you know, that builds you, like gives you like a strong mindset, like a manly mindset, like you don't show pain. You know, if you show pain means you're weak. So that's how we grew up. I look at them like dead in the eye, like, "You done? Okay." And I go back. You see someone, you know what I'm saying? So they always keep doing that until you break and no.
You just said that if you show weakness, if you show pain, then you show weakness.
Yeah.
And so you have to always hide that pain, right?
Yeah.
In the long run, do you think that has an impact on men in general?
To be honest, share your pain, show your pain and your weakness to someone who deserves that. All right? And I've never said like you need to hide them or whatever, but if you need to show them because it's something precious. You know, it's something very precious. So it's something that giving you a hard time, you know, so it can be a weapon against you. So you need to share that and to show that to someone who deserves that, like in a level of friendship and trust that you allow yourself showing that part of you. Because other people will use that to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You show them your wound, they will put their finger. The other person will show the wound, they will heal your wounds. You know, so you need to know with whom you share like this emotion with, because through my experience, like I've shared that with some wrong people, and bro, like I don't know, someone you just know, he already know about what happened to me, and it was supposed to be a secret and everything, you know. So now, thanks God, it was not something big or whatever.
Right.
But it is just like, for example, I don't know, like you wanted to have a girl, and that girl went with someone else. And, you know, that's life, you know, like I'm like, dang, man, and I'm just telling you this part. And I'm a bit sad because, you know, I really liked her, but, you know, we found out she already had a lover and everything. And, bro, the next day...
They use that against you.
So use that against
Everyone
you. Like,
knows.
he said that to a girl that had a crush on me. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, yeah, Karim, I don't know what's going on. He's a bit sad, I think, because... I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine this is, let's say, level 1. So imagine if something like, you know, a wound you need to share that with someone. You need to know with whom you're sharing that, because that can affect you badly. You know, so careful with whom you share your, you know, your emotions. Bro.
So, okay, let's go back. So you went to England,
Yeah.
had a course there, and then how did you decide to leave? Why did you decide to leave England?
So England is a beautiful place to visit for me. All right. First of all, it's too cold for me. The mentality is too cold for me. The humans are too cold for me. The mentality that, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, sometimes you go to a place and I don't know why you feel home. You know, for me, like, I spent there like a year or something. You know, I never felt home. Like, never. Wherever, like, I go on the street, I know there is one day that I'm going somewhere else, you know, and they make you have this feeling. You know what
people?
I'm saying? Yes.
In what sense?
In this, bro, in all, I mean, bro, like, through my life, I've been through like a lot of kind of, I don't know, racist manners, I call that. You know, you're not being racist, but you show me you're racist through your small gestures. For example, like, I don't know, where you come from, Tunisia. You know, you feel that light shut off right away. You are like categorized there, you know. I feel that a lot. Because
for someone that doesn't know this, how would you explain that? I get it when you say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, bro, like, you know why? Because maybe they think I'm from somewhere else, like Europe or Latino, or I don't know, bro. Like, even some Russians, they thought I'm from Chechnya or something, you know. Maybe I look international, but when they discover the fact I'm from Tunisia, bro, like, it's like they missed the penalty, bro. Like, oh shit, you from there? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, bro, too bad. I really like. That's
the reaction you got.
That's how I read that reaction, bro. There is one time a girl said, too bad, bro.
When you said you're from Tunisia.
Yeah, I'm from Tunisia. Oh, too bad. It's like, excuse me. No, I thought you were like, you know, kind of Christian and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, man, I'm Muslim. I'm from Tunisia. You don't like? You're not racist. You're modern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not racist anymore, bro. That's modernity.
Is it the country itself, you think, or is it the religion?
No.
What is it exactly that makes him feel that way?
Media. Bro, if you hate us, you're modern now. That's it. That's the modernity. Like, you're a free person.
Yeah, but when you say us, who's us?
Us, Arabs, Africans, and Muslims.
Okay.
I mean, us, bro. The one who's like, bro, you know. Now it's allowed to go like in any, I don't know, TV channel, whatever, YouTube, whatever, insult the Arabs. Like, who cares? The Africans, the blacks, whatever, who cares? I mean, you all know that, right? And yeah, they people there, even in Bali, I live here in Bali, right? Like, many times I go, for example, I talk to a person, and as soon as, you know, like, say my name, Karim, or where I come from, there is too bad, man. You feel it. Like, there is, I don't know, a reaction. Maybe they don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's something.
They don't try to show it, but you see it.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's
subconsciously.
Exactly. Like, there is, you feel, it's like, you know, the energy, I don't know, you feel
Changes.
The energy has changed, bro. You know, the face expression changed, like the body language changed, the tone changed, you know what I'm saying? You feel like there is another, I don't know, like kind of treatment. It's like, no, you are
inferior.
There. Kind of, yes. You know, oh, you are there. I thought you were here. That's the thing, you know, and I really feel it. Bro, there is one girl, I was dancing with her and everything, and I told her my name. You know what she told me? You're hot, but your name is scary.
Whoa.
I promise you. And it wasn't like this the one we go, like on Wednesdays. Yeah. And she was English in Bali.
Wow.
So
that's why you escaped from there.
That's the audacity of
you got a lot of reactions like that in England. That's why
all my life, bro. Like everywhere I go, like people think I'm some, I don't know, Latino guy or from anywhere, and whatever I say my name or when I come from, bro, right away. I mean, not everyone, but many. Like many. But many people, they're like, oh, that's cool. Actually, I've been there. Like there is a lot of positive, you know, like, because look, bro, any person, when they ask you about your name, all right, and where you come from, after you say your country, they will do a reaction.
Okay.
All right. That's how you need to, you know, engage in a conversation. You know, like, hey, how are you? You good? What's your name? Where you come from? After that, you need to add some. Oh, that's crazy. You know, I dreamed to be there, or I wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? Always, oh, Germany, yeah. Like I heard. You know what I'm saying, right? The thing is, when you say Tunisia, and the reaction will be like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And when the same person
there's no follow-up.
Brother, like when the same person will say, like was talking to my friend, and my friend has Switzerland, oh yeah, I mean, the chocolate is amazing there. You know, like you feel that, I was like, man.
Or maybe because there's nothing they know about it.
No. You can ask, in Africa, like you can ask anything, bro, to show interest to that person. Bro, if a person is interested in you, they will, you know, take some
step forward.
You know, they will engage in the conversations. They will do something, you know, because they want to keep you. But after that, name and country, bro, you feel that energy is boop. Nah, I mean, we good, you know.
Do you think that's a good or a bad thing? Because
it is good, bro. It is good because you can recognize who's good and who's bad for your life. You know, for me,
who's open-minded, who's
as what I give importance to, like, and I share my time with. And bad thing is, a lot of good people are stupid if they just open up a little bit and forget about what they teach them because it's not correct. Just open up a bit your mind, accept there is different religion, different people and everything. Try to forget about that pride that you have because maybe you're white or because you're from this or that country. Believe me, you will be a happy person.
Let go of stereotypes.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we're all different. Doesn't matter your culture, your religion, your color, or whatever. We're all different. It's not because you're from Africa means this or from Europe means this. No. Bad and good everywhere. Everywhere. So we cannot compare who did worse and who did better because we are individuals. And if you're aiming to be a better person, you need to aim for yourself as an individual, not as a group of people. That's trends, yeah, okay, I understand, but do you want to be a trend? If you want to be a trend, you need to be unique. You need to create your own path. You don't need to follow the pack, right? And each one of us need to be like that in order to be better, like individually being better. So, what does that mean? If I'm from Tunisia, it means I'm not a good guy anymore. I'm like a scary guy now. I don't understand. You got it. Like, and I told this to some girls, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I see a reaction of like, oh, am I scary now? You know, is this why? I mean, why are you acting like this? I said, I don't care.
Right. So you confront them with that.
I would.
What's their reaction?
Yeah, I would tell them how I read the reaction. You know, I don't care. Like, for me, I'm a polite person, I'm direct, and I want people to treat me the same. It's not because you're European means I need to be under you and be like, you know, oh, it's okay, you insulted me, I need to accept that in order for you to be with me. No. For me, if I see something that I didn't like, I will tell you, like, look, you did this, and that's how I felt. If she's an adult, good mindset, she can stay. Ego, this and that, she will leave. And for me, that's what I want. That's my type. I need someone who confronts, who talk, who understands, who communicate. That's what I need. Otherwise, yeah, my God, who wants that? No, for real. I know what I want. Even though you are a 10, with that attitude, for me, maybe you are a 2. A 2 just because the effort of being, makeup and stuff. Otherwise, bro, I'm not interested. And like I've been through experience, and I told you about the experiences, bro, like a 10 with, thank you. You need to know what you want in life, starting by with whom you spend time. Yeah.
So the people you spend most time with are
decent. Are chosen. I don't give my time to... I've wasted enough though. So now I cherish my time, and I want to enjoy it with people that I feel happy with. Like I can go to, I don't know, whatever country, Colombia, with the wrong people, I will not be happy and I will not enjoy.
Oh, you will be happy in Colombia.
No, man.
Doesn't matter who you're going with.
I don't know.
You gotta be very happy in Colombia.
I've never been there.
It's one of my favorite places.
Yeah, but you see, your favorite places, imagine you go to your favorite places with your favorite people.
Even better.
Right? And that's what I want.
Yeah.
For me, I want to have a full experience, or I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to Colombia and, I'm just in Colombia. And I go to Colombia with my best friends.
Woo!
Bro, you see, even the reaction is different. Bro, like it is, yeah. So if I want to go somewhere, I want to make it as I really want. I want to have an experience, not like travel. It's something gonna happen once in my life. So
where did you have the wildest experience traveling? And I know you've been traveling since you were a kid.
I think London, bro. Yeah, London, bro.
It's like a hate and love relationship.
No. I mean, London, I've met many people that I was like, oh, thanks. Yeah, man, they should be in movies, bro.
Tell me more.
No,
you can't just put it like that.
I can't tell more, but yeah, I've seen like crazy stuff. Like, yeah, I'm always a guy, I respect myself, I respect people, and people respect me back. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, talking about bad people, like your mom, when she prays, you're like, please God protect my son from, bad people. These are the people that I was with.
Yeah, my mom made that prayer the other day.
Bro, these are bad.
I said, fuck, I'm not going out anymore.
No, these are like bad people, bro. Like, yeah. And I've learned a lot from them. Like I've learned like, man, how they take risks. Like,
oh, these were your friends, the bad people.
No, not friends, but people that I know I spent some time with and everything. I mean, partial friends, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah, I've learned a lot, like, yeah, they were like, it's like, yeah. You learn a lot from that word as well. You learn a lot from, because, for me, I was learning without doing, so I learn, and I don't do any reaction. I don't give any opinion. I do nothing. I'm a friend of your personality, not for your person, what you're doing and everything, We're just friends because you're cool. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what you have money. I don't care about nothing. But you're a cool guy. All right? That's why we are friends. Otherwise, if there is anything, whatever, I will not see me next to you. And one time we were like all together, something big, was about to happen. And bro, like, I'm not going to lie, like, I was like, dang, man.
When you say something big?
Yeah, I mean, like someone, like two people, like two group of people. And...
like fight. They were about to fight.
It was there is something between the bro. It's this is the street and everything, bro. I don't know. I have no informations and everything. I say like, yeah. Sometimes you find yourself in situation that like, bro, you don't know, anything can happen anytime. Pull a gun, like you never know. So I found myself in situation like that, and after that I was like, all right, I've learned enough. I mean, I don't go sit down with them, like for example, if like, yeah, sandwich and all right, see you later, but like hanging out, no.
Was that the time you feel you got the closest to death?
No, death, no. Death, I've seen death, when I do stupid things, like, I don't know, like I go run, like swim somewhere like deep, and then the strong current, and like, or I'll try to surf, and I don't know, like the waves were like very big, there, and I'm not like that level, and I didn't know, bro, like yeah, I've seen that in times I was racing with my car as well, like bro, that was bad, one time I even don't know how I didn't crash. I was crazy, bro. I was very crazy, and I like the adrenaline. That I was like adrenaline seeker. And then when I found out this could hurt my mom first, and hurt me, you take it easy. Because the more you grow up, the more you realize when something happened to you, what's the effect on others, right? Some people will not care. Some people would be sad for 1 hour, some people for 1 day, and some people forever. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, and that's it, I'm not gonna feel nothing. But imagine someone living with that pain every day, right? That's
your parents
death.
And
that's
family,
death
friends.
for me. That's death, There is difference between, let's say you finished, you're done, and death is the sorrow, of living every day sad. For me, that's death.
It's like something that dies inside of you.
No, it's you are dying slowly. It's not something. You lost a part that was, let's say, a part of I don't know, your life. It's like a part of, I don't know, like part of your organs. So if you're gonna take it out, you're not gonna die in the moment, but your body will try to adapt and survive. Some people can, some people can't. Like I know couples, his wife died after 2 weeks, the guy died. Yeah, bro, that's how strong a bond can be. It can be like an organ, but you don't see the organ.
This reminds me of a book, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, I believe. And this guy was in the concentration camp in Auschwitz, and he, I believe he was a psychologist or psychiatrist, and and he talks about how they can predict when someone is going to die. And so when someone gives up, they 2-3 days later they die. And he talks about Nietzsche and what he says, he who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. And once they lose that why, that's it. They die. So for him, it was, he survived because he wanted to go back to his wife, because he felt like after that he's gonna find his wife, and that gave him a reason to live. And going back to your example, I think that's, he had no why anymore. That's
bro, it's like you lost the purpose of life.
Exactly.
Like for you, I'm alive because I can do this, do that, enjoy this, enjoy that. Especially the word enjoy, all right? Because without that person, you see, this will faint. So there will be no enjoyment, no taste, no joy of life, so no more purpose. You just, you know what, I think I'm done. Like I cannot, I don't want to have something like this with that person, or I don't want to have a life like this and without what was bringing light to this darkness, So it's not easy. I've been in a situation, when I broke up with my ex, the first girl like ever loved, and it was it's like deep in love the first time in life, and the first month, bang, she need to go back home. That separation was not easy, because everything becomes empty, and you're used to like a person that gives you hope, gives you energy, gives you like, I don't know, you feel alive. It's a different way between being alone and between, you know, someone that you enjoy with, like, you know, you love, you touch and everything. Bro, it's very, very different life, you know, between single and having someone that, that you love, you know. And then, like, when you come back to the old stage, you'll be like, man, I don't want to have this, you know, like, I've had this, but this is better. And when you find yourself there, so it's empty, bro. You know, it's empty.
You feel like you're missing something.
It's not you
like
feel.
part of you that you're missing.
It's not you feel. There is something missing. There is something missing. You know what is it, but you don't know how to find it. And other way, you cannot have it back because you know it's impossible to have it back. She has her life, I have my life, and I don't want her to change her. I don't know, life goes for me. I would never be that guy, you know? And yeah, bro, like it was a good experience. A very, very good experience. And I believe that was one of, let's say, the toughest experience I ever learned in my life.
Falling in love.
It's not falling in love. It's falling in love and breaking your heart. So yeah, because my heart, I felt like it was broken. At center point, like in some point, I was like, I think people weaker than me could do something bad. You know, I've thought about this in one point. You know, I was like, if I was not strong, I think some people would maybe suicide. I don't know if it's a good word to describe this, but they could do something bad, you know. Because, you know, like, bro, you're alone, you live abroad, your friends are busy, and you used to, you know, like, you found, let's say, someone who's like your type, you know, like, puzzle, bro. And then, that's it. It's not easy, especially in the first month. You're discovering love, you know. You're just like, oh, damn, what is this? Like, why, when she left, I felt that deep inside, I don't want her to leave. You know me, I've been with love, you know, I know girls, you know. I have friends. But just saying, you know, like, when someone leaves, I don't care usually, you know. But with that girl, bro, like, I'm like, hold on a second. Bro, I'm like, what, 30? 31? I think 31. Bro, 31 years old, and you feel a new feeling. You be like, oh, nah, I don't know this, you know?
Who's outside your control?
I don't know. I'm just, me, Karim, as I don't know how to explain, like, the organic Karim accepted her. She is my type. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I want, not physically. I'm talking about this is what I want as a personality. Plus, she's very cute.
And you didn't know what you wanted before you met her.
I know, but I didn't know when I find it. Like, you know, I have the theoretical things, you know, but the practical, I don't know. I don't know, like, if I will find someone like this and how, when I'm with her, how it's gonna be. So, but I know that was my type. And that's why, like, after her, I know what I want. Like, I know what I want. You know, like, my meal, the menu, I know what I want with the dessert. Or like, that's it.
What is love?
Love is to be pure with someone without even thinking about anything else. You just be yourself with someone, like, transparent about everything. Doesn't matter. That's love. But that's too pure for a lot of people. Love is not telling, I love you, giving flowers, or no. Love is vital, bro. As I told you, like, it is, you create a reason of life. You know, like, let's say you give the keys of your happiness to someone. That's love. Because otherwise, without that person, nothing will have a meaning. So,
Isn't that scary to give control?
bro,
Or someone
anything,
else.
look, anything beautiful and give you happiness and give you this and that, the other part is the same. You know what I'm saying? So either it will be the beautiful life and I don't know how to explain, like all good, la vie en rose, and the other part, yeah, it's tough, you know? So either this or that, both experience. If you're lucky, you're lucky. And bro, both will give you, you know, experiences in life. But sometimes an experience comes harder than the other people. But in both cases, you learned. So when you love again, you know how precious is love.
Mm.
So yeah, and you know that breakdown, how painful it is. So you will pay attention and you will be more like, you know what? Don't want to have this anymore because, you know, we've been lucky enough to go out from this situation by your own. And that's when you cherish what you want.
Mm.
So you'll be like more careful. And you know how it happened the first time because for me, like my ex, I met her 5 minutes. I told her, you can't be my girlfriend. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, yeah. Seriously. I don't know, it's a vibe that you feel. And I want to have, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing or a bad thing. I want to feel that again with someone else because that was very pure.
Mm.
It's like, I don't know, the way she was talking, the way she is, like,
Even though
I know nothing about.
the pain of a breakup is so intense, are you still willing to experience that?
100%. Bro, I always learn, man. And it made me much stronger, bro. Much stronger. If I have to live it again, yes. I'm even ready to have it even stronger. Yes, because I want to know how weak I can be. Because in that period of time, there was like the strong me and the weak me. And the weak me was stronger than the strong me. You got it. You got it, right? At the same time, the strong me was feeling bad. I was like, how am I like this? You know, it's like I'm shaming myself. The strong me was shaming me how the weak me was taken over. You got it? So I was like, bro, how you're like, you are Karim. You know what I'm saying? I've been strong all my life. And I've been known of being strong, you know, like something like this would beat me up like that. How am I like this? I cannot like sleep properly, cannot eat properly. Like what's going on with you? But the thing is, the other King was like, yeah, it is like this. Because I am like this. Facts, you know what I'm saying? And the facts were not easy to handle as well because it's my first time. And plus, like for me, since very young, I always told myself, the first girl that I'm gonna love, I would marry her. You know, that was that's what...
Like a promise you made
exactly,
yourself.
Exactly. For me, I promised myself to live in Bali, I came here. Like to be married with someone, you know what I'm saying? To be married at 30, you know, some stuff we cannot achieve, that's it. You know, but I wanted to, you know, like if it was, you know, the perfect life that I wanted, I would be married at 30 years old with someone my first love. You know, we all have that fairy tale life.
Right. So how did you recover from that? And what's your advice to every man that has recently broken up with their girlfriend or boyfriend?
All right. So the first thing is accept the reality because that's the most difficult part. You need to accept that's how is it. Because for me, I already like found the solution. No, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And the other part, I know that that's not the solution. You know, and then I'm really like, you know what? Let's be a little bit passionate. And at the same time, the more passion will be, like the pain is bigger. Because the more time you'll be thinking about this, the bigger is the pain.
Okay.
You know? It's just like let go. because the more you try, the worse is the pain. And for me, like, you know, that's the conclusion, you know, like I needed to accept that's maktub, that it is written, like it's supposed to be like this in order for me to know if I will be able to, you know, succeed in this level, like the test of life or not. You know what I'm saying? So I took it as like an event in life. You know, when you play, I don't know, video games, either like you succeed or not, or mission failed. Mm-hmm. So I took it like that, and I needed to accept this is life. Like, this is what will make us stronger. And if I can beat this, I'm unbeatable. Alone, bro. Alone.
So 1, accept it. 2, don't think about it. And 3, know that you're going to grow from that experience and become stronger.
Yeah. You know, if you accept this, I promise you, you will realize something that you never thought about it, about yourself. The boost of confidence you will have means you know yourself now. You know, like, you know what you want, because most of us are lost. Some people, they don't know even what's their passion. No, you know, like you reach a level in self, I don't know, confidence that, yeah, man, like now I know what I want, you know, so you don't need to look for it to discover, or maybe she's like, no, I want you to be like this, like this, like this. So when you talk to someone, it's like, tick, tick, no, tick, tick, because you know what I want. But of course, you're not going to find like the perfect match. But, you know, depends on what you accept, what you don't accept, you know. So for me, I'm like this. After that, bro, I told you already, like, I know what I want now. That's why, like, sometimes I go talk to a girl from the first hello, and I go, I know what I want. Like, if I don't say, like, someone smiling back, hey, you know, I'm like, hey, bye. Already, no, this is already not my type. You know, like, I'm good. Thank you. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm leaving. That's how it will make you be.
This is a good segue to something I wanna talk to you about. So most people that know you, they say that you're very good with women, that you're a womanizer,
hey, bro.
that you're just very, very good with women.
Very, bro. Just
right? That's
normal.
That's their feedback. You're being humble now.
No, I'm not.
And how did that start?
Okay, first of all, I'm not professional, good, whatever. I'm just being myself with a person.
Okay.
This is number one. It's not being good or being bad. No, it's being confident and being non-confident. I'm not good, you know, like, it's just, you just go talk to someone as a person and her as a person. And there is no ego or no, you know, like, because you're beautiful, I need to be like, you know, the guy smiley guy, hey, what? No, bro, like, it's not being good, it's like being confident. And if you show that's who you are, people will show who they are as well. If it's a match, a match. If it's not, it's not. For me, I go to someone, hey, how's it going? If I really like her dress, beautiful dress, I think you have a good taste. This is a compliment that I mean it. You know, I just don't go like, hey, you're hot. Hey, bro, you know, like, it's fake. For me, I'm confident, like, hey, how's it going? You good? If someone doesn't know how to talk, I would say, I don't really like the way you're talking to me. Yeah, there will, some girls, they will, I apologize. You know, some guys, like, we're very rude and everything. You know, I understand her. Like, she been there, 1,000 guys trying to hit on her, whatever, and now I'm going to talk to her. So, for her, for sure, she was like, yeah, bro, another asshole. For me, I'm just being myself. If you want to talk to me, okay. If you don't want, I just leave. But I just, like, engage a conversation, being polite, being myself. You know, like, of course, I'm not going to be the guy like, no, I'm just like me. You as a person, confident person, You look at her in the eyes. How's it going? You good? You know, you smile, you talk, you give jokes. You know, you let her feel comfortable with you. It's not like, hey, what's up? How are you? Bro, you're fake.
It's like a mask you put
No, but
on.
she will do the same. She will be, oh yeah, and then the process, if he has money, I'll carry on. If he doesn't have, I'll just go, because she doesn't appreciate the time with you. Another girl being herself, even though you're broke, she will spend time with you. Because she like the time spending with you, it's quality. It's not like someone who's gonna have a bottle, and as soon as the bottle done, she goes back home. That's a big difference. So
the thing is, a lot of men nowadays have this thing where they call it approach anxiety, and so men are afraid. They have that fear from approaching women. Why is that?
I told you,
and
confidence.
how can you fix it? Like, if someone is watching this, they're 18 years old, they never had the courage to talk to a woman, what do you tell them?
Accept who you are. Accept who you are. If you are able to accept who you are, that's it, you're good. Because a lot of people, they're not accepting how they look, how they are. You know, they don't accept their imperfections, for example. I mean, that's life, you know. We're all born different. You cannot all be good looking, all be, fit, all be, depends on the effort you put, depends on many factors. But for me, the first step is, if you accept who you are deep inside, that's it, you're good. You're good. Because when you talk, doesn't matter her reaction, you know who you are. Even if you don't please, all right, that's life. We are not made to please everyone. Her the same. Maybe she can reject you and the other dude will reject her. That's life, but you did what you had to do. You liked something, you felt that she is attractive, you tried your best. You're not attractive to her, you're not her type, and that's it. It's not because you are bad looking or ugly or something. No, you are not her type. Keep going, bro.
Okay.
If you find something that deserve you, of course you go. But don't go throw yourself at all the chicks, bro. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? That's not man. Men don't do that. If you really like someone and you find her attractive, you just go and tell her, I really find you attractive. Are you willing to, I don't know, have a drink? Or, if you tell someone this, that person would tell you 100% if she's attracted to you or not. It says oh, thank you. That's it, leave. Leave. She doesn't need to tell you, no, please, I have a boyfriend. Oh, no, please. No, that's it. If you didn't have any other reaction back, you're good. You're going to be a friend forever. If she's going to spend time with you because you were being a gentleman and that's it. But she is not into you. There is a difference of action and reaction, especially in the first, say, dialogue. Yeah.
But how does a person know whether it's genuine or not? Meaning, like you said, there's 1,000 guys that talk to her that night, and you're number 1,001. And so, how could you communicate early on that you are the guy that she wants to talk to? That you're the man?
Because she will be active in the conversation. She will be asking questions.
Right. How does she know in the first 30 seconds? If she doesn't ask you and you turn away, I mean that 30 seconds might not be enough for a person to show their personality or what's...
No, it's more the body language than anything. You can just say like this. And the other person, even though you say anything, all right, the other person, if she likes you, is like, what was that? She will take that as, a positive thing. Another person, not attracted to you, is like, whoa, what the fuck was that? You see, that's the difference. The attraction comes from that. you say anything, you do like a funny face to a person. If the person finds you attractive, they will process that as something positive, something funny, right? If a person is not really attracted to you, she will give you what she really feel like, nah, man, you know?
Can attraction be created?
You need to work on it. It's not created. But I'm talking about that first impression. If someone is attracted to you or not. Like if someone is, you know, like open to be with you or not. Some other people, of course, they take like longer time, but I'm just telling you, like, you know, how to know, how to recognize the first signs, for example. From the first hello, from the first look, from the first, you know, I've been in a situation like a girl been like looking at me for a long time, and I go talk to her, and bang, the insecurity hits. I was like, no, don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So there is people like that. But as I told you, accept who you are first, because a lot of people will trigger that as, yeah, look how beautiful I am. That's insecurity. You know, she always like, because she doesn't know how to do. She's scared, she's confused, you know. The guy she's been looking at, he's here, he's gonna talk to him. I don't need to show him like I'm easy as well, like I would like him to, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone has insecurities.
Exactly.
Man
so
and
that's
female.
why, like, if you accept who you are and you know who you are, it will be very easy. You don't need to prove nothing to keep a person or not. You know, if the person is here, welcome. If the person is not here, that's it. You know? And life goes on. Like for me, there is a lot of girls that I found them very attractive, and I go speak with them, like, hey, how's it going and everything. And I seen attitude. I'm not their type. That's it. And when I leave, they be like, why he's not doing much effort? Why he's not trying? Because all the other dudes will do triple, quadruple what I'm doing.
You think that men try hard?
And some girls like that. That's why men are weak now. You know? So people without skills are
They're
trying.
weak because they try hard?
No, because they don't have skills. All they have is money. So money makes everything easy, but in a short period, not a long period. So yeah, and it will create a mentality of, if you want to have me, you need to pay for my time. I'm not looking for that. For me, I just, hey, this is who I am. I'm not gonna pay you, but you will have a good time. We will enjoy a good conversation. Of course, if we match, like personality match, have our personality match. Otherwise, I'm not, you know. That's how I do. You know, like some girls, like, they know they're good looking and they're looking for a guy who's good looking and rich. You know? Mm-hmm. So she'll be looking at you and everything, but if you don't do the same as the other do, like you send her a drink or, nah, you know, that's not my type. Mm-hmm. Even though physically we are attracted to each other, but the other step, no.
So when it comes to seduction, what would be your advice for your young self?
I mean, just be respectful. For real, like be respectful. Respectful means respect yourself first.
Okay.
And then respect others. Like you need to respect yourself first in order to be respected. And then you respect others. Because look, bro, like seduction comes from what? From charisma, right? And charisma comes from what? Respect. People respect that person because he is, I don't know. He can be whatever, but as soon as he's confident, he's respectful, people will love him. I don't know. People like that, they have an aura. You know, they're sure of themselves. They're very respectful. Hey, how's it going? You good? You know what I'm saying? Like, noble, let's say, and decent. It's not like showing like, you know what I'm saying? That's the respected person. Respect yourself. Respect people around you. Doesn't matter rich or poor. People will show you respect. Even though they're bad boys, they're killers, whatever, huh? Bro, like I'm telling you, they will respect you. Rich, poor, broke, they will respect you.
That's your advice for your young self.
Yeah.
What would be your advice for women that are in the dating scene trying to find a man that they want to be with?
Learn more about reality. For real. They need to learn more about reality, because I feel like there is a lot that they're really denying the reality. Time doesn't stop. Fertility has limit. Good-looking person is not forever. Be humble, because you can find happiness, but not the money goes with. But what would you prefer? Having a happy family, but not as rich as you thought, or single, looking for someone rich, maybe who will not even respect you. So be more humble and decent, and really know more about the reality. Stop denying it, because they know the reality. They know it. They know how is it. Everyone knows. Every single girl, they know deep down how is it. But there is, the ego. There is a lot of things like the I will, and time pass, and things fades by time. So
you mean the beauty of the woman?
Everything fades. Nothing, but everything fades by time. Me, you, the tree, everything fades by time. And then that's it, the end. That's how we are created. Life is created like that. No one is good forever. So, humble yourself. Between you and yourself, have a serious discussion and talk about reality. I think that's what all girls need to do. And stop copying what is,
What's what?
It's not important. Because all the status and look, I want this, look, I'm a boyfriend, look, he did look. Always trying to please the crowd,
But doesn't it make sense for women? Women, they look for valuable men.
Yeah, but a valuable man, you're looking for yourself. Right? You're not looking at for people. So if you want to find a person, it doesn't need to be, validated by people, by the crowd, right? So it doesn't matter good looking and not good looking, rich or poor, doesn't matter. If you love someone, that's how it's supposed to be. But now, I feel like people are trying to find a partner that is validated by the crowd as well. You got it. Otherwise, nah, bro, he's not really good looking, so I don't want to really put him in stories. A girl told me that. She's with someone and she doesn't really put stories with him because she doesn't really find him very attractive. He's average.
And she's dating him.
Yeah. Of course, obviously, it will not. But yeah. So for me, just humble yourself. Learn the reality. Because reality is not what we're seeing right now on social media and everything, bro. It's so different. I want 6 foot tall guy, whatever, rich, na.
It's not reality.
Thanks God, this is not everywhere. Bro, this is not, bro. What is reality? Let's be honest. The reality, she's single. The reality, she's single, and she is, even her, she doesn't know. She doesn't have no one around her like that. That's the reality. The reality is, do you really can achieve that? Do you have what it takes to be with someone like that? Bro, there is a lot of girls in the world, and most of them are beautiful now. Most of them are awake, taking care of themselves and everything. Can you beat the competition? If you cannot beat the competition, humble yourself. Because you know deep down where you're at, which category you're playing. We all know.
Or work on yourself. If you want to be with a high-value man, you must be a high-value woman as well.
Exactly. For me, they know where they play. They know the category. But a lot of girls just fake it. I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. We know you're not. You know you're not. Mm-hmm. But that extra confidence, that's what we are living right now. We're denying the reality. So everyone thinks they are something that deep down they know they are not. But it's just the ego. No, we are like this. We are. Look at them now, bro. Look at them.
They're not happy.
They're not happy at all with a lot of money. Look, look, naked, no moles, nothing. She's not respecting herself, pleasing the crowds, millions of followers, lots of money, contracts, and everything. What about the pure life, the purity of life, the real happiness? What about being with people that really love you, that really respect you? No. No one. You're just gonna end up with fake people around on a bunch of papers, a lot of money. They're gonna buy whatever you want and do stories acting like you're very happy and I don't need a man in my life. We're all lying, bro. If a person says, I don't need a woman, he's lying. If a woman says, I don't need a man, she is lying. We are created to be pair. You want to reproduce? That's how we are created. Two to make one, right? That's it. One person can never live happy. I'm talking like pure happiness, you know. Each one can be happy in a sense, I don't care. Some people can be happy alone. For me, that's depression. With all my respect, if you are able to enjoy your life forever, happy alone, you are depressed. Go see a doctor or try to change yourself from now, because that's not the way of living.
You know, at the end of the day, we're social creatures.
We are made couples. All right. In order to be more people, we need two.
Right, but being depressed, I think that's an extreme.
No, it's not an extreme. If you accept to live your whole life alone, that's not extreme. Tell me. Imagine you are 55 years old and you are alone in your house. Do you think that person is happy? Let's be honest. Doesn't matter. You know what? Like, you are in a house built with Ferraris.
Maybe they're not happy, but they're not very happy, but they're not also depressed.
Bro, 55 years old, alone, for me, you're not a happy person. Doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter, like, if you are by yourself and you're enjoying that. For me, that's depression. Maybe you accept it, yeah, but for me, it doesn't need to be like you miserable or whatever, but it's a type of depression. You know, you are enjoying being alone. It could be a beautiful life, but for me, that's a type of depression. I'm not saying you're miserable or you're sad or whatever. You know, you can be successful, happy, you can do whatever you want alone. Living by yourself and enjoying it in that age, for me, that's depression.
It's a good thing you brought that up, because a few years ago, if you asked me if I ever wanted to get married or be in a serious relationship, I would have said, nah, I want to have fun. But I've projected myself, like you just said, 55 or 60, being single in a house alone, and that picture scared me, you know, because we both grew up in like big families. We always had people around, and the thought of being alone at that age scares the shit out of me, bro.
Of course, bro.
And that's when I'm like, yeah, probably I'll need a family at that point, you know. So
that's why you need to be careful with whom you're willing to share that precious moment.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Because that's the aim anyways, right? Every real man's aim is to live happy with a woman. Let's be honest.
Woman.
Doesn't matter we are successful or not. Our aim is to find what will make us enjoy life, right? So Imagine 55 or 60 and you didn't even achieve that, and you're just staying by yourself watching TV, or I don't know, in a castle, let's say, by yourself, like this, having one cat or 50 dogs and 100 monkey or whatever, and you're just sitting like that pretending like, be happy. Imagine that. You're talking to animals. Yeah, you can I love animals. They love you back. It's not like you're loving a person, and you exchange, like you communicate with that person, have your language. The other one, he will meow at you or will bark at you or put a tail. No, it's not the same. It's not the same connection. It's not the same nothing. So that's why I tell you, like, for me, if a person accepts that life, it's depression.
But don't you think it's much harder these days to find a decent woman that you can spend the rest of your life with?
It is. It is very, very, very hard.
Why?
And look at the world we live in now. It's a world of depressive people. Everyone is depressed. Have a look at the trends. Depressed people, bro. People are doing anything now. Look at the girls, bro. All of them are naked. That's not depression? Tell me. Well, everyone is lost to attract the crowd. They just, that's depressive. People are depressed. People are so fake that they don't know what to do after that. Like, there is no more morals. That's depression. People are depressed. They don't know how to do now in order to reach the crowd. Everyone is doing the same. At least,
What's the goal?
We are with you. To not feel lonely. That's the goal. To be accepted by the society, by the crowd. You are like, most of them are crowd pleaser now. Like, look at me. People like me. People follow me. You see people, they like me. You should like me as well.
Huh.
That's how is it? Bro, that's kind of a state. You're like, look, a lot of people like me. I mean, yeah. But how? What are you doing? How are you entertaining them? Are you giving a plus? Or you just taking their money, scamming them? You know what I'm saying?
Taking their money?
Yes, bro.
How?
I mean,
You mean like OnlyFans?
Bro, OnlyFans, okay, let's talk about it. Like, I have nothing against OnlyFans. But for me, being in OnlyFans is a scam. Right? I will show you something they will never touch. All right? I will talk to you, but you will never meet. All right? I will tell you I love you, and I will tell you I want you, but I never meant that.
A lot of times, I should mention this, you're not actually talking to the woman you see in the picture.
Bro, you're never talking to a woman.
There's someone that's working for her,
you're talking
texting you.
Bro, I'm sure talking to Vladimir or talking to, I don't know, Alexandre or something like this.
Someone is texting,
so that's...
Bro, you're being scammed.
Yeah, it is a scam. It is. But, in a form of beauty. Term of like, I don't know how to... Bro, yeah. Scamming is a way of making money now. Imagine that's how tough has become, like life has become. We are normalizing this because life is expensive and everyone needs to make it. So we're allowing even the immoral things to be moral because we know it's not easy to make money right now.
So what do you think about women that have OnlyFans and men that subscribe to their accounts?
One is very broke, and the other one doesn't have chance, to meet a lot of women. He's miserable. A man without any experience, like, he has maybe lots of limits as well. Depends on, where he lives and everything. And for the woman, she must be very broke. She must be, because you're literally selling your honor via, Instagram or via social media, whatever. But once it's online, it's forever. you know. But then don't blame others or don't blame no one because it's choice. You created this account. You put, you know, like whatever you have to put, and of course, for who you're gonna attract. People in that level. You don't have money. They don't have what you have. So both of them are miserable. All right. It's a trade of misery. That's how it's it. People are proud doing it, bro. People are like, now feels like that she's a doctor when she tells you, I have OnlyFans. Like, I have OnlyFans. I don't know.
You think it's a trend, or you think it's going to continue?
Bro, anything that people does and make money will be considered as good thing to do. Because always people give reason to even the worst things. They will find a reason that will make it like, yeah, it's good to do. OnlyFans, genocide, whatever. If it's made by the right person,
it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. That's it. But they know, bro. They know, look, I'm gonna tell you this, like, everyone know deep down inside what they're doing. OnlyFans or not, scammers or not, good or not, deep down, they know what's going on. They know everything. If they're doing wrong, deep down they know, but there is that mechanism of refusing, denying this, but deep down they know it's wrong. But it's okay. I'm used to do wrong. You know, I always say, like, it's painful in the first time, but then you get used to it. It's like that. Then you get used to it, you know? In the first time, they feel bad, man. Like, shit, man, no. And then, I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And life goes on. Oh, they're making a lot of money, bro.
Yes, our previous guest right before you,
It was
his on OnlyFans.
Nice.
And yeah, he said he makes good money real quick. Didn't take long.
I mean,
before I started making just 5K a month just after a very short time. That's for a male, so I can't even imagine how much a female could scale that. All right, let's shift gears. I want to talk about something that you love talking about, you're very passionate about, which is fitness.
okay.
And the first thing I want to talk about is supplements. So I know you don't take any supplement. You don't even take protein. And I wanted to ask you what you think about supplements and why you never take any. And yeah, we can start there and then move on from that.
Okay, first of all, one of the main reason that I don't take, because first of all, I feel like before people were much stronger than now. Okay. So I believe when anything, look, bro, like any shortcut, maybe you win time, but you don't win in experience and, you know, like in longevity, let's say, all right? So for me, like, if I work hard in a longer time, and or I work hard and I have a result in shorter time, I would take this, because this will have a better result, better knowledge, better everything. All right, this is how I start. You know, like I was thinking, man, like before people were like wars, man, you need to have a decent stamina in order to fight. Now, when I'm telling you decent is, bro, like at least minimum, let's say 5 kg shield, let's say, all right? Let's say 5 kg, like imagine you run with 5 and 5 and you need I'm sure it's much more. I'm just like giving you the minimum, right? You cannot reach that level of fitness like that, right? They didn't have protein shakers, they didn't have this, they didn't have that. So that's raw meals, like, nutrition and training. I wanted that. And I felt like I'm much stronger, and my body is, I don't know, like more, I don't know, like my body doesn't take long to evolve, like even sometimes, I become lazy, I gain weight, I had my accident, I gain weight. Your body becomes, he has a shape, like, and it get back to that very, very quick. That's what I believe when you don't take supplements and things, like the shape is natural, like your body is trained to reach this, like this shape. Even though you lose it, you come back to it very fast. Of course, if you're active. And yeah, like I never felt the difference, let's say. I mean, if I compare myself to people that taking supplements, I don't see a difference. Maybe because I work very hard, but I always feel like I can compete with them, or I can do even better, and I don't really need none of this, because I can find all this in nature, like naturally, as shape, food, smell, taste, than something grounded with a artificial taste, and you shake it and you drink it. Yes, if you don't have time, I understand. Totally understand. You can take that, but if you have time and you are young and you are fine, you're athletic, I mean, you have a healthy body, why do you need that? This is my question. Do you compete? No. Do you have time? Yes. You taking that for what? Tell me what? You are in a journey anyways. You want to make it shorter, you will never be good. You will never be good. You need to work hard to recover slow, to feel the pain of your hard work. All right. For me, what's the deal of if I work very hard and the next day I take like a magic potion and I don't feel like anything anymore? Maybe gonna heal faster. Yeah, but for me, I wanna feel that. That's the hard work that I did. Like now I'm very sore sitting with you. I'm very sore. I enjoy that.
Same here.
No, but I enjoy that. Believe me, like, oh, damn, I worked very hard, man. Imagine if after that hard work I drink something and let's say the pain will fade. You don't really appreciate that hard work. You don't feel it. You don't feel the scars of that sweat, right? For me, that's what I want, and I'm enjoying it. I don't. If I felt like I needed this, I needed that to be better or to be no. I've never felt that. That's why I've never even had a shaker in my whole life. I'm not saying it's not healthy. It is healthy. It is very good. Believe me, it's not my type. I don't want it. Many people would take it. For me, my life choice is I can do without. I can be strong without. And I can compete without, And I need to prove it to myself. Am I good enough to compete with people that take this or not?
Right.
So, yes, the answer is yes. Even better as well.
So then you have to put in more work. You have to eat more. Like how
more
could
everything.
How
more
could
knowledge.
You compete with people? Like you mentioned, having a sword and a shield. Like how would you compete with people that have two swords? You know what I mean? Like people that are using supplements to enhance their performance and perhaps do more or recover faster so they can do more the next day. How could you compete with that?
I told you, knowledge and discipline. A lot of discipline and a lot of determination, a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, a lot of pain. And a lot of discipline. That's the most important thing, because you need to prove that to yourself. All right, you need to be strong, naturally strong. You know, so this doesn't matter your genetics or whatever. You will work hard until like you reach what you want. If you have the heart of doing it, of course. Not anyone is able to reach, you know, that level. Otherwise, we'd be all fit with six packs.
And millionaires.
And millionaires. So yeah, if you are brave enough, if you work hard enough, if you have a point to prove to yourself, you will do it. For me, I'm satisfied. You know, like whatever shape that I wanted to reach, I literally reached it. I reached it, but like I'm not doing this for the crowd. Let's say, you know, I wanted to be a bit bulked. I did it, and then I was like, nah, I want to get back to what I used to be, like, you know, athletic, and I do whatever I want, and being like, you know, low body fat and everything. This is how I look, you know. Originally, the real Karim, you know. I enjoyed every day of it, every pain, every effort I put, because I work hard, you know. And I don't know, like when sometimes you see yourself in the mirror, be like, damn, this is not easy to reach, you know. And you are proud, you know. I'm doing this without any shortcut, you know. I'm doing this raw, bro, like raw. I'm proud. I feel like, yeah, man, like, you're good, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're tough, you know? And I feel good, bro. I feel good with it. And I'm fine. And I have nothing to prove to anyone, look how fit I am, whatever, no. I'm not comparing myself to no one. It's just like, I want to look like this, and I look like this. I'm not even doing to be honest, I'm not even, you know, doing my best, to be honest. You know, if I really want to do my best, I can be much better, you know. So just like the effort needed.
Well, I mean, I worked out with you, and your workouts are quite intense, I should say. So what do you mean you're not doing your best? Workouts were very intense.
I can, like, if I know, because I know my skills, I can do much better. Like, I really can do much better, but it's gonna be too much for what I am right now, where I am in my life and everything. You know, there is no competition, there is nothing, but I know I can be much, much, much better, because I'm telling you, I'm really not doing my best. I'm just like going to the gym, working out 1 hour and a half maximum, you know, and come back home. You know, I'm not doing nothing extreme or nothing like wow, you know.
But you're doing your best when you're working out. That's what I...
Oh, that's why it's called working out, bro. Like, for me, that's working out. There is no other way. Like, you don't go there to just enjoy the holding a dumbbell. No, bro, you need to work out while you're there, to sweat, to challenge yourself, to, I don't know, to put new limits to your limits. Otherwise, why am I going to the gym? I don't understand why. To run a little bit, to do a little bit of bike or whatever. No, that's not working out. That's going to the gym. For me, I don't go to the gym, I go to work out. That's a very big difference. Like, I'm going there on a mission. I'm not going there like, no, it is work, bro. It is serious. When I'm on a treadmill and I put speed 15, like, or 15.5, I need to do 2 kilometers. I must do 2 kilometers. I don't have the right to decrease or to put stop or recover. I don't have any right. Bro, at the end, you know, like, I'm like, it's not easy, bro. Like, 2 kilometers on a treadmill, 15, speed 15 and everything, bro. One shot, I don't even, you know, like, do any warm-up, whatever. Just like, beep, 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 beep. I need to teach myself, like, yeah, this is how is it.
What's that dialogue you're having with yourself when you're running at that speed and your body is telling you to stop?
Like, I know I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, even though I'm very tired, I know I can do it. You know? I will do it. You know, if I don't do it, I'll be very disappointed. Like, no, I will do it. Like, doesn't matter if I'm very tired or whatever. Like, I set a goal and I need to do it. If I don't do it, or if I feel like very tired doing it, make sure like all the other workouts I'm gonna improve this, because I know my level, that the level that I know can do this easy. So yeah, that's how you know like where you're at. You know, you always give a test to yourself. Am I better than yesterday? If I'm not better, I need to work hard until I beat yesterday. New, I beat that. Can I beat this one? All right. But at some point, you need to know, like, you don't need to do better to stay in that, because that's already challenging to beat. You know, so you will have a good same level, but it's a good level of fitness as well.
And so you're not competing against anyone but yourself.
Exactly. So for me now, I mean, can I keep this level? Because the level is not reachable by a lot of people. You know, like, it's not really easy. Like, my workout is not an easy workout. I run like quite fast. I do bike quite heavy, like for at least 10 minutes. But you know, like, you need to be. The challenge is always there, you know, like, you know, the room that I do bike, right? You barely can breathe, you know, it's like very humid, very hot.
It's like a sauna.
Exactly. Like, the conditions are quite, you know, like, tough and everything. So for me, all this is, as I always say, like, effort plus effort equal result. There is no secret. Like, the more effort you do, the better is the score. So yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy being tired. You know, I enjoy like being shaky, like, you know, you're like this, you know, you can't. I don't know why, man. I enjoy that. I enjoy seeing myself not able to finish a rep. I like that. You see that challenge? Bro, I enjoy that. I mean, like, damn, I'm so weak. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I enjoy to reach that level. You know, it's a healthy level. Now, I'm not like going like very heavy. Or, no. It's just the posture need to be correct. The form is correct. The tempo is correct. You know, the right weight. Bro, tough. And you need to keep the form. So, I mean, bro, I love that challenge.
Why most people don't attain that level? Because I personally believe that everyone could get to that level, but why most people don't?
Passion, bro.
Again.
Of course. Passion is everything. Bro, you know what? If you are good at anything, all right, doesn't matter what, if you're doing it good, means you have passion in it. You can be whatever, I promise you, bro. Whatever, if you're doing it with passion, you will be good at it. And people will love it. And you can even go viral. All right? If you're not doing it by passion, doesn't matter how long you're going to do it. You will never be good. Never. It's all about love and passion for what you're doing. Bro, sports, it's not something loved by many. It's not something easy. It's not something you can fake. All right? It's something that you need to sweat. You need to learn. You need to put a lot of effort. You know, you need to dedicate a lifestyle for it. You need, bro, it's not easy. Bro, people now want some pop-up, press one button, I'm fit. All right? I don't have boobs, I put boobs. I don't have abs, I put abs. But being fit, you cannot do that. No.
It's a lifestyle.
It is not even a lifestyle, it's a life. It is a life. Not a style. It is a whole structure of life. Otherwise, you know that you will never reach that level, but just keep it to be liked by other people. And I have big biceps, big these pictures and good. That's a look. Here I'm talking about a fitness level. That's very different. just in case, people they don't, they know the
What's
difference.
the difference?
Well, there is a big difference between someone has a good physique to be liked by people, to look strong, to look beautiful, it's good to have a nice body, of course, it's a good thing. And there is other part, which is being fit, and be able to run, I don't know how many kilometers, and able to be strong, be able to be, I don't know, to have a good coordination, be able to jump, That's another thing that you cannot really show people because you're busy reaching a good level. All right? So that's for you. The other is for others. For me, I'm more focused on my skills because the look, I will look good. Because in order to reach this level, you need to look good. You cannot be very fit without having good muscles or having good body,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this will be there, but this won't be here if you only focus on this. If you focus on this will be there anyways.
What would be then your advice for someone that are about to start their fitness journey?
Mm-hmm.
What would be your advice to them, and what should they focus on?
Learn first. You want to do an exercise, doesn't matter which exercise. Google it. Learn. Read how you do it. For real. Read how you do it. If you like it, try to do it. If you don't like it, try to do something else. Find something that you will enjoy doing it before you try doing it. Read it as a story. All right? I don't know, you want to do, any sports you want, any exercise you want. Doesn't matter. You are interested on growing a big butt. You go and which exercise make me having big butt, for example. Let's make it
Is that possible?
hip thrust, for example. You go on Google, they have hip thrust. You learn, you see hip thrust, or what is hip thrust. Read it as a story. If you like it, do it. If you feel like there is a lot of things, no, me, I'm gonna find something else. Find what you want first. What kind of movement you enjoyed reading. What, what I'm saying, right? Then slowly, that thing will grow. It's little bit by little bit, you'll be doing squats, lunges, and your knowledge will expand, and your love for sports will expand, and your body will be better, and will be more addicted on getting in a better shape, and will be more focused, and will be more dedicated. Just start.
Mm-hmm.
Any step, doesn't matter. Walk. You don't like exercise and you like to walk. Okay, walk.
Move.
Exactly. Move.
You just have to move.
Exactly, bro. It's just take action, man. Just start. Everyone wants to be fit, but not everyone has the will and have the heart to start. Because everyone wants easy things, and when they discover it's not easy,
a shortcut does not exist.
Exactly. So that button doesn't work when it comes to fitness level. Maybe it works to look strong, but not to be strong. Because being strong, you need to be on the field. Another story. It's pain, hard work, competition. Mercy doesn't exist that much. Rest doesn't exist that much. So pressure, it's not an easy word. It's a word for tough people. To be fit, you need to be tough. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you are fit, you're a tough person here, first of all.
And maybe, would you say by becoming fitter, you become tougher?
100%. The fitter you are, the more confident you are, and the tougher you are, 100%. Because your fitness level will tell a lot about who you are as well. You can find someone, I don't know, like a boxer, You look at him like, oh, he's only 50 kg or whatever. But you can feel the aura of someone, fit. You would not mess with him. Maybe he's like, like a bit, but deep down the way he stands and everything, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a fit person, you can tell that person is strong. There is
by the way they're standing.
Yeah, the confidence, who they are, the shape, the way a fit person is someone who is in competition daily with himself, So it's not an ordinary person, all right? It's someone who is in battle of being better, all right? So when you speak with someone or when you see someone, you can tell like that person, doesn't matter what kind of sport, that person is fit. I'm not talking about the heart.
Physically and mentally.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about, bro, like it can be very fit and slap you and you run away. It's not about that. But I'm telling like a fit person always has an aura. And someone who look big has an aura. But I don't know, like the confidence on someone who's fit is beautiful. Very beautiful. They're smiling, they're positive, like beautiful life. Hey, sure of themselves. Like they enjoy what they're doing and they like their body, they like their, health, where they at, what they achieved and everything. This person is a satisfied person, And the other part, the dark side of like looking fit, insecurity. Look at me, I'm scary. Look at me, I'm tough, like, intimidating. And
it's insecurity.
Yeah. Because that's full of, like, how to say that? Shortcuts, lack of education, lack of a lot of things. But they look big. The other part, they are fit. So
there's a big difference between being big and being fit.
100%. Big difference in all aspects. All. Someone is confident, someone is not.
Okay. So for someone, let's say I'm big. I've always focused on the aesthetic part, and I just listened to you, and now want to become fit.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to do? Where do I start?
Compete. If you think you are that good by being big, start a competition. See yourself where you're at. If you feel like because you're big means you're good, prove it to yourself.
No. I'm saying I am big, but I'm not fit. And after I listen to you, I want to become fit. Right?
You want to become
what kind
fit?
of workout do I need to do? Obviously, I have to change my workout if all my focus was on becoming
Challenge yourself. It's not about like which workout you're gonna do.
Cardio.
Doesn't matter. All of them, bro. You cannot choose. It's you have stats. They have stats, and you need to challenge every single stat. There is no like what I need to choose or not. It doesn't work like that when you want to become fit. Like your fitness level, if you want to increase your fitness level, it's not about I would choose to run, but I would not choose to, like do push-ups. No. No, you need to do everything. Cardio, coordination, endurance, power, everything. You need to test yourself, your skills, where you're at right now. Doesn't matter, big, small, whatever, like do a sprint, jump, swim, everything. You need to do everything. You need to test yourself in everything. But can you beat that? I don't know. For me, I do a score. I would say like, okay, my score for normal people, let's say, is kind of elite, maybe down, like a little bit but it's in a good tier of like fit people, you know. We can do the same. Let's say, I don't know, you wanna start your journey. How many, let's say, rep can you do of burpees on, I don't know, 30 seconds? You do that, you compare. Okay, I did this, so for the majority of people, if I do, I don't know, let's say 20 burpees in 30 seconds, am I considered good or not? It will be considered as average, all right? What does it take for me to be good? So, you're not going to be working on burpees only. No, because you need to work on your mobility. You need to work on your cardio, on your coordination. You know, this is when you start and where you start, because you need to work on many things in able to do one thing properly.
I see.
So yeah, that's why people they hate burpees. I mean,
it was a gym I used to go to. Their password, their Wi-Fi password is "I love burpees." I thought it was funny.
No, but for real, like any exercise that needs a lot of, you know, like a lot of effort, it's not really liked by a lot of people. Like I have clients that their burpees. Oh no, please. Oh no, please. Like okay, let's do half burpees. You know what I'm saying? So, well, you know.
Have you ever thought about creating a program online for people that want to become fit?
Honestly, yes, but it's not now. I'm working on some other things, but yeah, it's definitely in my vision, and I believe like I have enough experience and I have enough knowledge to inspire and help people to, I don't know, maybe to lead them in you know, like a right path of being, let's say, a good personal trainer, and how to deal with their, you know, like clients, and how to especially like face their clients on the first days, how to establish kind of professional friendship, and how to start the journey with individuals, because after all, you're gonna be close to a stranger. You know what I'm saying? That surgeon is paying you.
Oh, you want a program for trainers, not for people who just want to train?
For now, I want to help trainers. Like freshly, you know, because they have the passion to learn. To teach sports. So I want to, first of all, I want to have this with people that shares the same passion as me. I hope I would be helpful, and that my advices and my experiences could lead them to be better than me, and to just be successful. I hope so. If I could help someone to reach success through his passion, it would be an honor for me. And it's all about passion at the end. It's all about passion, you know, like courses there is everywhere. Like for me, I'm gonna just share my passion, trying to do my best and able to maybe help one or two. That would be enough for me, you know, like for me, that's a goal. If I could help more and do better, that's even better for me. So yeah, but I'm really thinking about it, and I will do it one day, inshallah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Why do people call you Tunisian Tate?
To be honest, bro, I don't know why people call me like that. Even like last time on the beach, I was walking and there's like 3 people. They were like, "Oh, you look like Andrew Tate." I was like, I don't know. Anyways, like, yeah, Tate. Maybe I give the same vibe. Maybe I have that look of, you know, like I'm a direct person. You know, maybe I make people feel that way. And I am a direct person, you know, like I'm, even toward myself, so I'm very direct. And bro, like, you know, in Tunisia, we grew up by this mentality of, you are a man, you know. We didn't grow up in America, like in Western world or whatever, like we grew up with certain ethics. and honor and a lot of factors that make a man very, very different from a man in other, parts of the world. Like we must be strong. It's not a choice. Like if you're not strong, you cannot call yourself a man. You can call yourself a male. That's different. But a man is ethics, rules, and code. A male is genitalia.
Can a woman be a man?
Anyone can be a man. Anyway, for example, woman can have, we say in Tunisia, we say marab al-faraj, like one woman, a value of 1,000 men. All right, a woman can tell you like man's word, burjulaya, like a man's word, like I give you a man word, like a word of a man. It's valuable, it's honor. There's a lot of, by being a man, there is, you know what I'm saying, like toughness, responsibility, and everything. The man is not only like, having male sex. It's much more beyond than that. It's deeper than that. And yeah, women can be a man. Yeah, I've had this experience. Like some friends, female friends, were much more man than male friends. So yeah.
How do you develop that? How do you become more manly?
More manly, same, respect yourself. There is ethics that a man need to have. All right, you take care, you, I don't know, like, you protect, you provide, you do good, like you don't just do stuff like talking bad things about people and then, like acting like, no, I haven't said that, no man can do that. If you speak bad about someone, assume, yes, I spoke bad about you because you did this, you did that. That's a man. Not a good man, but it's a man, A man is someone who assumes, not a coward. It's someone who, if, I don't know, like a man is someone, if he does a mistake, he assumes, yeah, I did a mistake. The man is someone who knows how to say sorry because he did a mistake. He assumed that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I did that. If you want to forgive me, okay. If you don't want, life goes on. But yeah, I assume that, yeah, I did a mistake. I'm not, I don't know, like an angel. We all do mistakes. And I assume I did my mistake. That's a man's position.
Take responsibility.
You face it. You face the reality, bro. That's what I always tell you, like face it, we accept what people, like this life is. We all do mistakes. We all do bad choices. We all do this. We all do that. At the end of the day, are you able to accept that what you did? That's how is it. Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if, I don't know, like I did something bad to anyone. If I did it, I'm sorry. In purpose or not, bro, doesn't matter. Like a man, if you know that you hurt someone and that someone told you about it and you don't apologize because you made it feel that way, you're not a man. Not enough to be called like a real man. Like, because what is a man after all? It's someone who respects himself, right? That's it. That's a man.
I love it.
But that's the reality, bro. Otherwise, you're just a male that, think he's a man. Not anyone is a real man. A lot of delusional on this. It's like the OnlyFans girls, bro, the same thing. You do OnlyFans, you are a businesswoman. I mean, you know who you are. Same as the other one, You know who you are, A liar will never be a trustful person. And that person knows they are a liar. That's what I always tell you, like, everyone around the globe, deep down somewhere, know who they really are.
A lion is a lion, a sheep is a sheep.
Doesn't matter, bro.
Can't fake it.
they know who they are, but they're wearing a mask, like trusting too much that mask that they think that's how they really are. But deep down, a weak person will be weak forever. Doesn't matter how much you try to mask. If you down there, you know you're weak, you will be weak forever.
Then you have to work on that.
Yeah.
Go to the
That's
gym.
where the insecurity comes, because you are masking that weakness. That's how people are with a big ego now, because they are masking that weakness. But look at all the confident people. Bro, they're smiling, they're happy. They talk with anyone, with everyone. Doesn't matter your class, your color, your race, it doesn't matter. That's something else.
Where do you find that confidence?
By knowing yourself. Day after day, event after event, experience after experience. That's how you build it. Some people, they have enough, some people no. As I told you, bro, we're not all born strong, we're not all born, you know what I'm saying? Something, if you have it or not, and if you're lucky enough to be surrounded by the right people as well, like the family, like the religion, everything, bro, the surrounding. Yeah. Not everyone is blessed, bro. Some people are blessed by something that others are missing, right? But maybe people are blessed by hearing this and they can realize a lot of things. And here is the blessing. We learn every day. We just need to be tolerant and less ego. And we accept that we can learn. There's a lot of people through just the fact maybe that he's older than you, no, I will never learn from you. Like this guy is from Tunisia, I would never be right or whatever. He would never be better than me or give me any lesson, or I would never accept myself to learn from him. Nah. Be better than that.
Be humble.
Be better than that. The person understand me when I'm telling him be better than that. Because deep down we all have that ego, we look at someone, just because he's from here, from there, or look like this, look like that, he will not teach me anything. Because I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm a multi-billionaire, whatever. No, I can still teach you a lot of things. And you can still teach me a lot of things. But just take off that, that thing that make you think you are better than other. No one is better than anyone. You have money, I have something else that you don't have. Another person have something else that we both don't have. We're all better than each other in some point, somewhere, right? So, right? For me, a waiter can teach me how to put to do a lot of things, to hold a plate, to hold this, to hold that. Doesn't mean I'm better than him because he's a waiter. No.
I remember when I played handball, and we were teenagers then, and we always liked to watch the older team play. And if the kids are playing, we don't even want to watch. We're just doing our own thing. And I remember we had a coach that insisted that we watch both. If we watch an adults play, but we have to watch the kids play, because he said there's always something to learn.
100%.
You learn from everyone. You don't just learn from those that are older than you, but even those that are younger than you learn from them. Thus, you have to watch their game
Boxing,
as well.
same thing. In boxing, in any kind of sport, especially, look, boxing is individual sport, right? But when you train with a lot of people. Even more than handball, because handball you train with a team, the same people. In boxing, but you train with the random people every time, right? And it's very challenging. So you could learn a lot from people with no experience. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a person with no experience will always surprise you. Will always do something that you were dang, I didn't see that coming, man. Someone like just do like this and hit you, and it goes inside your gut, and like get you like, oh,
Unexpected.
is exactly. You can build something through what happened there. You got it. So if that person with this trick was able to do this to me, I can
use that against someone else.
Exactly.
Add that to your arsenal.
Yeah. So you always you learn, bro. You learn. You always learn. Doesn't matter. Bigger, smaller, new, old. You always learn. As soon as you are confronting someone, you are analyzing, and there is always things to learn, even from you. You learn more about yourself. Like you know more about your skills. You need to, do an application on how I can do this for someone like this. Like how can you restrain yourself because that person is new. You don't need to hurt that person. At the same time, you need to be challenging enough to make him work and to work as well. So that
other things
that builds like many things, like it's self-control. It's a lot of things, bro. Like as I told you, you learn constantly. Doesn't matter what you learn. Doesn't matter the level you learn. You always learn all the time, and that's how you become better. And that's when you feel like I think I'm a level of sharing this, teaching this, Plus, of course, you need a passion. Like the passion must be there.
That's how you also live. Because if you're not learning, you're not living. If you're not learning, you're dying.
Exactly, bro.
And so learning should never stop.
Yeah,
should never stop.
That's what passion is about. Why do you think people, they work out when they reach a good level? I'm even talking about like professional players, They reach a level, end of career, they're fat, they're lazy, because they never had a real passion to that sport. For them, it was an obligation. Because they were poor, and he's good in football, so he did that for like around many years. He enjoyed that. He had a passion, but not strong passion. Because someone with a passion, that passion should never fade. Doesn't matter how rich you are. For example, look at Khabib and his team, bro. They trained since very young age. They knew poverty. They knew hard work. They knew everything. Even now when they made it, the mentality is the same. They train hard. They wake hard. Like they wake up early. The discipline is there. The mindset is there. The respect is there. That's not easy to reach, bro. I'm not telling you this means everyone can reach that. No. It's not something easy to reach, all right? So it's not easy. You need to be strong here first, and then things like, So yeah, follow up. Nothing comes easy, bro. Believe me, if you want to be good, you need to work hard. Doesn't matter what you're doing.
It's not even enjoyable when it's easy. You don't enjoy
100%
at all something you do when it becomes easy. You play a video game, you put it easy, it's boring.
Bro, anything easy is boring. Bro, you know what? Imagine, okay, something that I like most, what is it? No, tell me, like a girl, let's say. Okay, let's say woman, all right? Let's say woman. Imagine every day you're sitting here, all right? You take your phone, you go to any application or any Instagram or wherever you go, you tap, you see a chick that you like. Hey, come to my place now. And she comes. You will enjoy that maybe the 10 first girls, super hot model, whatever. And then you will not even enjoy the fact that a super hot model sitting next to you. You know why? Because it's very easy to get. It doesn't have any value anymore. Doesn't matter, like, this is not only about girls. Anything easy to get has no taste in the long run. Like, it's easy. Why do you think girls like 6 foot tall, rich, guy, fit, because it's not easy to get. Not anyone can be there. You know, like to be what the other one said, like yearly she won $1 million a year. That's the minimum like salary. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like people are always attracted to things they cannot achieve. You know, and that's why the delusion of people right now, bro. Like people, I don't know, bro. Like maybe 1% of the world in the world population are making a certain number, all right? And people, they think, even people that are not even making that, they think like they want to be with people like this. They think it's easy to achieve. Why? Because they know they will never achieve that because they're not brave enough to be like that. So what's the shortcut is to be with someone who been there, like who worked hard, who been through all the shit and everything, yeah, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we made it. You know what I'm saying?
We made it.
Exactly. Bro.
Karim, if you're to give a TED talk that's not about fitness, what would it be about?
About life, about humanity, I think, about what we are right now, about, man,
Peace.
we need to wake up.
World peace?
It's not even world peace, bro.
What would be the title?
Wake up.
Wow.
Believe me, we be like, wake up, bro. Like, we are living such delusion, like, with all the media, what they're trying to, you know, I don't know, bro, like.
The Matrix.
The Matrix, bro. It's you know what? It's even deeper than that. It's a whole program, like it's a whole thing, really well defined and really well studied and very, very smart. You know, very smart. But you just need to wake up. You need to be awake. You need to be like, how is this happening and why? Why? What's the reason? There is nothing without reason. Anything you see has a reason. Anything. A tree, an insect, anything you see around you have a purpose. So what you see in the TV, what you hear in your radio, like anything has a purpose. Tell yourself, what's the purpose of what's happening here right now? That's it. That's when you wake up. If you are brave enough, if you are smart enough, you can wake up. And it's not easy, man, because you need to reach a high level of a lot of things. Of discipline, of respect, of, I don't know, bro. Not anyone can wake up. It's not made for everyone. That's the truth. Because you need to be humble. You need to be a good person in order to wake up. A bad person will never wake up. Never. So.
It's deep.
I mean, that's what I would talk about.
That's deep. That would be a 2 hours TED talk.
I mean,
20 minutes. I'll ask you some like rapid fire questions to ask.
Sure.
If you could mass message the world, you could send a text message to every phone in the world, what would that message contain?
Stop thinking you are unique. Like, don't say I'm better than this or better than that, or like, yeah, I'm unique. We all want to be unique, so we end up to be all the same, right? Accept who you are. That's it. We all have skills. We all have, different things we are good, we excel on, we are better on, No one is unique, let's be honest. We're all the same. So stop thinking you are better than this or better than that, or I'm born here because means I'm better than being born there. No one is unique, bro. You can be orange, you can be purple, you can be red, you can be, I don't know. We're all the same at the end. All the same. Why? Because you're born in France. You don't need visa, and because I'm born in Africa, I need visa. Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up. What's the reason? Wake up, bro.
That could be the title of this episode. Wake up.
I mean, you know what, bro, like, look deep, you know, don't look at the, you know, ocean is like, oh, it's blue. No, it's not blue. Go inside to know what is blue made of. It's a whole life. Same as what we have in right now. With what's happening right now is not normal. It is not normal, if you really think about it. For the people who been awake and everything, they know, they feel it, and they just living, and they just understand what's going on. But you cannot change it. It's too powerful, and we are just people that trying to make our best and to make our parents proud, you know. But at the same time, we know, you know, like, you know what's going on. You just, you know, try to live and to make it about what you can do and what you can be, and just try to live safe, because if you are not like them, you are against them, right? Just need to be smart and awake.
Wake up.
Wake up.
If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, who would that person be?
Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, why? To be honest, I would love to, I don't know, for him just to tell me what he been through, like, you know, the real America, you know what I'm saying? Like, when, you know, they didn't want to call him Muhammad Ali, when, you know what I'm saying? He experienced a real definition of racism, you know? And, bro, he was awake. He was awake, man. He stands still. That's a man, bro. That's a man. Not anyone can be like that. That's why he's a legend. Not anyone can be that much of a man. Yeah, man, like, I think if I have to have a dinner,
Sparring session,
Ali,
maybe?
why not? No, bro, we're talking about a legend. For me, I'm never gonna be a legend, because being a legend need to be through a hard time, you know. There is people born in situations that if you make it from that, you are a legend, you know. They have a much harder test than mine, you know. They've been through like hell since young, so they walk through the whole like hell holes now, like they're used to it, you know. It's not easy, bro, and he made it. That's why we all know him. He's a legend, and
Sure he is.
And excellent in sports, a good boxer, athlete, and
philosopher also.
exactly, yeah. What, bro? Strong mindset, but he reached his limits, you know. But he made it, and we're talking about it. Imagine, bro, generations and generations talking about what you did. It is so brave that people loves you for what you did, respect you for what you did, because it's very hard to do and to achieve.
Right. What's a bad advice you hear in your field of expertise, or fitness, or boxing? What's
Copy this, copy that. Look what he's doing, you should do the same. they kill your creativity. They kill your freedom of trying new things, or of challenging yourself, or like creating a new idea, or people copying a lot, and everyone is copying now. Creations are like a little bit of people creating, right? Mostly people are copying now. Copy this, copy that. Oh, I like this, I'm gonna copy, I'm gonna do the same. No, man. Do it. Do it as you feel. All right? You can inspire yourself, but don't copy. Inspiration is not copying. Inspiration is you see something, you're gonna do, I would do something that looks a bit like that, but on my vision. That's inspiration. But bro, you take the same thing and then I created this. Bro, nah, that's cheap. That's very cheap. But if you try to create something through something you enjoyed, like you try to recreate it through your vision, through your taste, through, that's creation. And maybe you have a very good taste that other people will like it. That's where the artist touch comes, if you are a real artist or not. Because each artist has a visual, has a view of seeing things. Like, I can see the sun as sphere, you can see the sun as light. Both of us gonna draw the sun on different ways, right?
Correct.
That's creation. But if I see, I enjoy you, I will do the same. I enjoy yours, I like how you did it, I will do the same. I killed my creation. But I choose a way to make something beautiful by copying you.
And that's what builds creativity.
It's a win-loss. What you create is a win-win. You create something beautiful, that will attract people. The other one is you attract people by something you copied, but you kill your creation. Your creativity, sorry. So yeah.
Fair.
You will not be able to create nothing anymore, because you're gonna be used of copying. And once you copied and you made it, you're gonna be stuck there forever. You will be even afraid to create. Your creativity is so weak. Yeah, but for real, bro, that's most. Yeah, it is like that. But most people are like that. Let's be honest. We see someone doing good, everyone do the same. That's crypto, bro. Do money up, everyone invest there. We live in a world. You need to be awake, and that's it. There is so many things that can be discussed, but bro, it's gonna take maybe one week to finish talking about it.
We'll do other episodes, hopefully.
Well, it depends if people enjoy or not, bro. I don't know. If people want me to be back here, I will.
What's your final message or final thoughts that you'd like to share with anyone that's watching you right now?
I have a point that I want to discuss about the films now, like series, films, and everything, right? There is one point I really want to clarify. Like, now, everything we see in movies and series has something related to LGBTQ things, right? Me, as an heterosexual, as a straight person, as a normal person, as, I would like, all right, before watching something, they give me a small warning, like, this movie or this whatever we're gonna watch contain homosexual things, contain LGBTQ. Put a logo, put anything to let me know, look, it has stuff like that. Because bro, sometimes I'm watching a nice movie and then you put scene like two men kissing. Why do I need to watch two men kissing each other? I don't understand. I have nothing against gay people, but why me, I'm obliged to watch two men kissing each other? Why? I don't understand. Why am I obliged to see that in a nice movie? I'm enjoying the movie. Why do I need to see this? And I'm not into this. Some people are. That's good. But I'm not. Why don't you tell me, look, in this, we will have, I don't know, you can put a heart. They call that love. It's okay. Put me a heart so I would know, there is a lot of love in this movie, like, I would understand. But I don't want to be surprised, bro. Like, I'm sitting, I don't know, with my family, with whatever, like, man, that doesn't make me feel good. Maybe for the gay people it's good. I mean, yes, it is good. Let me know there is. I will let you enjoy that. I think that should be done. I think that should be done and and very soon. I think people need to talk more about it as an awareness, as well as kids, as whatever. People, I think, before watching something, now you need to know what's inside there. I mean, before, like, when there is like kisses, whatever they tell you, like, like under 16, under 18 or whatever. Now I want to know if there is similarities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The similarities are okay, or like, I don't want to see that. Why should I see that? Why do I need to? I don't understand. Why am I obliged to watch that?
But one would say when you see that scene and you don't want to watch it, you could just look away.
Why do I need to look away? I'm in my home. I'm in my house, bro. Why do you oblige me to look away? I want to enjoy something. I want to feel good watching something. Why I'm feeling good and watch something and then bam, you put the scene. I'm like, what the? Why? I need to know if there is or not before watching a movie. I need to know if I'm with someone, old, family, like, I don't know, depends. I need to know, like, before putting that, like, no. Why they need to be like, people be sneaky and everything? Oh, like, do like this or go, why? Tell me. Gore, okay, you tell me, like, 16, there is blood and thing. 18, like, they're gonna be like, yeah, I mean, just put a heart. I will know, like, 2 guys or 2 women or 2 whatever gonna kiss, and I would know. I would be prepared. Mentally, I would, yeah, this contains this. I would be prepared, like, even, for example, anyone gonna watch out, by the way, there will be, like, some kind of scenes gonna be, like, you will know. You're not gonna be like...
Then it's up to them whether they want to watch it or not.
You are awake. You know what's gonna happen. You know. It's not like, oh, damn, it's a surprise. Like, what the fuck? Oh, damn, what is that? No. There is a heart. Oh, okay. You are expecting that somewhere around, like, okay, thanks. Oh, bro, that's the point I wanted to discuss about, and I feel like it should be discussed with not only me, because I feel like this can help a lot of people like me to enjoy the movies better. Honestly, bro, whatever I watch now, I'm out of nowhere. Like, you have 2 people kissing, 2 men or 2 women or 2. Are we normalizing this shit? Or because I'm straight, it's shame now? Oh, you're straight. Oh my God. You're not modern at all.
You don't even drink,
God.
bro.
I don't even drink. I don't even, anyways. I do nothing, bro. People, they don't like that. People, they want you to be similar, especially on the bad habits. So they don't feel the guilt of doing the bad decision, They always want you to be, we are with us. We're all fucked up. It's fine. Together we don't feel it, That's how is it. Zay, bro. Anyways, I'm not gonna step there.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on my Instagram, K_A.fit. right here. And yeah, you can see a little bit my lifestyle, my workout videos. You can see me. So yeah.
Amazing.
Welcome to, I don't know if you have any question or if you want to know anything or. And yeah, I'll keep you updated if I will do anything new.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you for coming.
Anytime,
Thank you
bro.
for doing this. This was amazing.